Click the New Layer icon. Press Ctrl-Shift-N to bring up the New Layer dialog box and select from the options. To skip the dialog box and create a new layer, press Ctrl-Shift-Alt or Option-N. To clip the current layer to the previous layer, hover between the layers while holding Alt and click. This will use the underlying layer as an opacity mask. You can also use the New Layer dialog box to clip the layer automatically upon creation. But did you also know that you can clip the selected layer using Ctrl, Alt or Option G? The great thing about this is that you can do it for multiple layers, selecting them all and using the shortcut to clip and unclip. Just remember that if you unclip down in the stack, all the rest of the layers will unclip as well. Another way to mask is to use a layer mask on a group. Make a selection of your layer by clicking on it, press Ctrl G to group, and press the layer mask icon. Now everything in that group will use this mask without the need to clip layers. One thing to note is that if you created your group mask in this way, you'll have to watch out for fringing. This is what happens when the edges of the layer and the group mask match perfectly. Let me show you what I mean. You can see the fringe here with this red layer underneath. To avoid this, just make sure the content of the layers fully overlaps the group mask. Since I create different kinds of layers so often, I speed up my workflow by creating custom actions. To make your own, navigate to the Actions window. If you can't find it, it's under Window, Actions. Click on the Create New Action button. Name it. I'm going to name mine Clipped Layer and hit Record. I'm going to bring up the New Layer dialog box, name it, and select the Clip to Previous Layer option and hit OK. Hit Stop Record. Double-click the new action to assign it to an F key. I've already assigned this action to F3. Now all I need to do to create a new layer and clip it to previous layer is press F3. I've done this for all of my most commonly used layer blending modes. Just to illustrate how quickly this speeds up my workflow, this is a real-time video of me working in Photoshop. So as you can see, I'm quickly creating clipped layers of different blending modes, multiply, color dodge, lighten, etc. You can just see the speed at which those layers are being created, and this is in real time. So it's a big time saver and just allows me to create without having to go through a whole lot of dialog boxes. If you found this useful, feel free to share it with a friend and hit like and subscribe, as I'll be making more of these in the future.